Fellow Toastmasters and guests. On November of last year, Owen did a speech that was titled, "Will America Decline?" He stated that America was only going through a transitional phase, and after that period, America would be stronger and much more resilient. I disagree with this statement, and since his speech, I went home and I kept thinking that I have to come back and tell you guys why do I think differently. I actually think that every transition that we go through brings pain, or we have to somehow suffer in order to move it into the next period. Today I will share with you 3 economic indicators that concern me and that make me believe that the idea of a strong and a resilient America is far from guaranteed. My first concern is inflation. During last year of 2023, my mom doesn't like going to Costco very often because it gets too crowded and the parking goes crazy. So she buys in large quantities. So she bought laundry detergent on December of 2023. I went to purchase to Costco laundry detergent for the same price on the month of March of 2024. When I returned, I decided to go wash, and I've noticed that my mom had left her can of laundry detergent on top of the washer. When I put mine, my bottle was smaller than my mom, and the contents were less. I was so disappointed, and I started to think to myself, I should have bought 2 or 3 or maybe 4 laundry detergents in 2023 before the year ended, so I would have more laundry detergent and I would be able to get more for my buck. And my concern with that is that my main concern is my mom, because I know her savings that she's been able to preserve until now, the value when she decides to retire, it's gonna be less. And by that, I mean that she's gonna be able to purchase less with that money. Each day that passes by that she keeps that money in the bank is money that she's gonna be able to afford much less when she retires. And at the same time, I wish I could help her financially, but I myself am struggling. I mean, the carton of eggs went up twice. And if you look at the information online to see what is the inflation rate, it feels like the government keeps changing how they calculate it. So the best way for us when we go to the store to see how fast that is changing is only with the items that we purchase. So to me, when I went the last time to the store, so far the eggs have doubled from last year to now, which I think it's something that we can all really see and feel it, because we feel it in our pockets. No matter how much we work, we end up going to the store and we end up going out with less. My second concern is that the unfunded government liabilities, there's not a lot of talk about the government financials out there, but the government owes $100 trillion that they don't have funds, but they know that they have to pay that into the future. When you get your paycheck, they take out what is Social Security and Medicare. And the plan is to, when you grow older, give you that money back. The problem is that there is no funding in the government. They don't have this money. So they're $100 trillion short. And really soon, there's gonna be a a large amount of people retiring looking for that money that is not there. At this point, the money that, for those that are working, the money that is going in, it's actually being put to pay the people that are in Social Security and Medicare. That doesn't even include the pensions. There's also pension funds with this unfunded money. So some people might decide to retire, and when they do, there is not going to be any money there to fund them. Is the first time that the government has dealt with this problem, because they feel that people are more entitled. They want to get it, they invest in the government, and this is the first time that it has increased to this level. My third concern, finally, is unemployment. During COVID, companies closed. Then, when they had to reopen, since not a lot of the employees were going back, the government decided to step in and provide funding to the companies, which they call PPP-1 and PPP-2. And a lot of companies did a lot of the hiring. Well, now that inflation's kicking in, there is no more funding. What they're doing is that little by little, all these people are losing their jobs. Not only that, I feel that AI, obviously, I think is gonna replace some of the jobs. And another situation that has also recently taken place is Trump just recently offered to the federal employees to either go back to work or quit. That's it, to leave the job. And that is about, and I have the number here, I'm so sorry. The number is 2 million employees that were offered this option. Either you go back to the office or we're gonna let you go. And at the same time, with the federal employees, there's also a big group there that are retiring. So those are my main three concerns, which make me go against the idea that Owen have. And I don't want you to leave today just getting into your car and say, oh wow, yeah, Brenda did a speech, good. No, I really want you to look at your numbers, look at your finances, and really have control over them yourself. Don't let nobody else tell you how you should increase it, and you don't get to see what it's there. Really look into your numbers. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Thank you so much.